in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now here's Randall, and here's Edwards outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
And here's Curry, outside Butler. Horford inside. He's against Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Here's Horford. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain. Besting them in the conference semis last year. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Golden State with the ball. 6-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seemed unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
And the technical free throw is good. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings of the last decade or so in this dynasty.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Pass to Butler. McDaniels with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Horford covering. Here's Randall. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Horford gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
DiVincenzo can't hit. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Screen by Horford. Here's Curry. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Curry's got 5 now.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. All alone. Good as the jump shot falls.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 4. Now Hield, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Horford. There's the 3. Drains the triple.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Green. For 3, Randall. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Outside Hield. Horford passes to Hield. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 2. Fires the 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Here's Butler. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's DiVincenzo, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Butler. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Curry drives in, 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. Outside Curry. McDaniels with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. quickly approaching the end of the regular season power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're moving up in these rankings, playing solid basketball and trying to end the season strong.
Green, the pass to Curry. To the paint. Here's Horford. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Left side McDaniels. Fires from deep. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. To the middle. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 9.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
For 3, DiVincenzo sinks the tray.
And they keep trading punches, both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Curry. 29 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 11.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Warriors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Here's Butler. And he hits it to tie the game. Butler's got his second basket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Green. Still no points. Here's Horford. Butler surveying the floor. From behind the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Nas Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Heel. And Minnesota with possession here. For 3, DiVincenzo. Pajemski grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Horford. On the wing, Curry. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
McDaniels against Kuminga. The kick out to Edwards. The 3, DiVincenzo. On target from range. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. will go for a different look here. Miller's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And here are the Warriors now. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. Well, we're in the closing weeks of the regular season. There's no rest for teams competing for positioning.
Yeah, this is the time where if you have a couple of nights of bad effort, you might drop 2 or 3 positions. It's not the playoffs yet, but it's critical this part of the season.
He's off on the second. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And the three-pointer goes. And the Warriors lead by 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
There's a whistle. That goes on to Anthony Melton. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Freeman's checked in. Here's Dillingham, defended by Pajemski. Takes it inside. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Reed for 3. The rebound by Post.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. A slam dunk by Reed.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Post. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Shannon's shot is off. The Warriors leading. Outside Moody. Pass to Melton. The 3 hits the three-pointer. Melton's got his second bucket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Melton on the double. Here's Shannon. Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Kept alive. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Conley. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Reed, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Reed's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Outside Pajemski. 29 seconds left in the first. Puts up a deep 3. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota with possession here. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Left side Kuminga. Shoots over Reed. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The Warriors lead by 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Pass to Conley. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. Here's Randall over Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
It's his... First trip to the line.
Two shots.
And he drops the first. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Kuminga. Picked it. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Golden State has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Pass to Moody. The rebound by Shannon. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Pajimski grabs the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And a look now at some of the league's impact players, the top three-point shooters at small forward. Well, you look at Peyton. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Moses Moody.
And if you're trying to defend anyone on that list, you have a dilemma. Do you crowd the guy on the perimeter and potentially give up the blow-by, or do you give up the three?
Hurt in a big way, Greg. The damage they do from three-point range is immense. These are some cold-blooded killers from long range.
Here's Dillingham. No points so far. Reed for three. Knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by one. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
To the inside. Here's Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
Yeah, they thought they had Kuminga figured out there, but he fought and got it to go.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Dillingham. Butler covering. Here's Shannon. Puts up a three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Now here's Post. Screen by Post. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise on game.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Moody from outside. Another three for Golden State.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get it up for your Timberwolves answer.
Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Randall outside. Jacks up a three. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Moody passes to Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. Edwards, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Butler. Nice D from Reed.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Dillingham. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Conley passes to Edwards. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry finds Kuminga. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Randall left side. Over Moody. Minnesota again missing. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry looking it over. Down low. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Edwards for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And here's Podziemski from outside the arc. Offensive board. Curry tries again. Misses at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From 17, Edwards can't hit.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Lets it go from 14. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Dillingham with the bucket.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
The Warriors lead by 5. Over to the wing. On the wing, Curry. Back to Kuminga. That drops, and it comes. Off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now here's Conley. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Randall can't hit.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Back to Butler. Low. Butler drops it in.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley.
Big-time move to the rack. And look, his teammates are loving it.
Yeah, so am I. Everybody loves an aerial show. Curry buries the triple.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 10. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. The 3 is up. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Gobert. Edwards has got 18 points in the game. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Another 3 for Golden State.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Minnesota's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. The shake. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Al Horford, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
The Warriors lead by 7. Outside heel. Pass to Horford. Now Kuminga. 4-3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got his 4th assist in this one. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. 11 points in the game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Green, the pass to Kuminga. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry passes to Kuminga. Now here's Hield. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
They've done a lot of good things today. The one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 42% in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield, the screen on Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, BA, he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, we've never seen a player like Steph Curry. Yes, his shooting is insane, but to me, it's the gravity that he draws. The entire defense is focused on him at all times.
And so Curry nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Nails it from 3. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Payton. Still without a bucket. Counted from distance.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Outside Edwards. They set a pick. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Launches a 3. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
This guy plays tough in close. Horford, oh, this man's a beast.
Part of the 2007 draft. Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the fastest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, well, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
Horford hits them both.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Great open look there. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance here.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo, and a deep three from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside McDaniels, over Payton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
These are return services from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Give me your beat. The rendering of the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. For the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, some people try to compare him to the great Michael Jordan. I don't like to do that, but lately, he has been Jordan-esque.
Yeah, get back to me when Ant won 6 rings and we can talk about that. But his career is onward and upward right now.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Timberwolves.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Green out there with Al Horford, and it's Curry in at the point. And it's Hield missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Green with the ball. No points yet. Outside Hield. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Edwards. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 7 tonight. About a minute played here in the second half. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
1 shot. Stephen Curry.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. On the take, Edwards for 3, Randall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Edwards. Outside Hield. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
The putback. Gobert with the follow.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Edwards. For three, DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Outside McDaniels. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. 17-point game. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Now here's Curry. He's got 31. Hield, a screen on DiVincenzo, and a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Edwards. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. He buries it from 3.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Now here's Curry. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And here's Butler. He's got 9. Out to Hield. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
Off target from outside. Edwards finds Randall. Off target from three-point range.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Connects from downtown.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Back to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Let's go with a 3. And they get it back. McDaniels passes to Randall. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Now Butler. His scoring ability is impressive. Averaging 20 a game. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Randall outside. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's the 2K leaderboard, the league's most potent offenses since the break. The Warriors number 1, the 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
And since returning from the All-Star break, both of these squads have been on a tear. Just looking so comfortable and confident on the offensive end and putting up a lot of points.
DiVincenzo against Curry. And here's Butler outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Outside for Randall. The 3-ball. Horford pulls it in.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Hield passes to Butler. screen by Horford. Emphatic finish from Butler.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler, shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Green.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the basket by Hield.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Texan fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Outside Pajemski. And he makes it on the layup. Pajemski's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Off target with the three.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Edwards looking for an opening, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. DiVincenzo against Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Conley's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Randall. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Julius Randle.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Now here's Butler. He's got 14, pure from three-point range. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall, the pass to Gobert. The three, DiVincenzo. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Inside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Green, the pass to Curry. Horford, a screen on Conley. To the middle. And Horford powers it home.
A guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot off that pick and roll.
Conley against Curry. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 5.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Right side, Podziemski. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. This one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley finds Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Edwards can't hit.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Now here's Curry. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Podziemski. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards for 3. The triple hit for Edwards.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
The Warriors lead by 15. Outside Curry. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting just about 43% in the third. Randall against Green. Randall, the pass to Conley. Now DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
58 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
They grab their own miss. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Shot is good by Curry.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
Shoot 2.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post is checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Moody's checked in for Butler, and it's Melton in for Curry. And he's good on the second. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Moody. To the wing on the left. Randall against Kuminga. From deep, Melton. Minnesota with a rebound. From deep. And that's not going to go. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Season high for rebounds tonight, just outworking his opponent. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Kuminga. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
And put that on Kuminga's highlight reel. Oh, man.
And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Butler. Screen by post. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Conley on the attack. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Kuminga. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Over to the left wing. There's a double team with Podziemski. For 3, Randall. Kuminga pulls it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And this is where Kuminga likes to attack. So if the defense jumps on him, he's ready for it.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Moody. Timberwolves trail by 13. Randall with it. Now Podziemski defending. Edwards for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Edwards against Butler. Outside for Randall. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Curry. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the paint. Outside for Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The Warriors lead by 12. Curry with it. Up top post. Lets it fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And he gets the bucket. 21 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The kick out to Edwards. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now here's Curry. From downtown. Oh, the sweet stroke of Stephen Curry.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Moody on the wing. Back to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out. Curry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Curry. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, scoring-wise, Kuminga is rolling. And with his athleticism, it's hard to match up with him when he's hot.
Shannon. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Shannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Kuminga against Randall. And here's Butler outside. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Gobert. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Melton.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Horford. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. It's McDaniels on the wing. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Man, great recognition by Gobert, kicking it out to the line.
The Warriors lead by 9. And here's Curry. Here's Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Butler against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Green, the pass to Curry. Butler, a screen on DiVincenzo. And stolen by Edwards. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Randall for three. Green with the defensive effort.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Now here's Kuminga. Outside Butler. From deep. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Gobert. Horford covering. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
The Warriors lead by 6. Now Curry. Pass to Butler. McDaniels with a steal. And Green comes to help. And here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Edwards. Now Gobert. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Checked in for Kuminga. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Horford. Now Curry. Hield fires. Misses the three. It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Hield. Now Gobert. Puts up the tray. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen this? His team needs a bucket, and Steph does what Steph does.
Edwards against Butler. Oh, a sensational slam by him.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Butler. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry creates inside.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Butler against Edwards. He'll come for the double. Randall outside, fires the 3. He'll there for the rebound.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Here's Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Curry draws the double. Now Green. Randall with a steal.
Yeah, the second man coming over was the key. Great defensive call. And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry with it. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet out. Gobert pulls it down. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
About getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 5. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What that
racks up a three. Oh, it's off target. And so the Warriors take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Stephen, plenty of momentum swings in this game. What made the difference in the end?
Because everybody was on. Defensively, it was a tough night on both sides, just trying to contain and fire around and try to contest shots. But at the end of the day, we made a couple more plays, kept our composure on the stretch, and got the win.
It's a beautiful thing when shots are falling. Thanks, Stephen.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.